My name is Adam Falkner, and this is my poem, Eulogy, Golden Shovel Upon Killing the Only Houseplant Keeping Me Alive. This poem emerges from a current collection that I am working on that explores queer intimacies and community as shaped by algorithmic logic, AI-mediated communication, and the economies of tension that structure digital life. The poems I have been writing move through search bars and dating apps and curated feeds and group chats, not as neutral tools, but as infrastructures that kind of sort and monetize and discipline desire and human connection. At stake is not only private longing, but the political architecture that governs how we meet and how we gather and how we imagine ourselves. And yet, this collection and this poem begs the speaker to look up from those screens and notice moments, however fleeting, of real-world connection, whether that's a canopy of oak trees or love letters from old friends. A series that has emerged in the writing of this manuscript has been the Golden Shovel Eulogy series, and that is this poem. In essence, they are wrestling with a kind of saying goodbye to something from the tech or digital world, and they are golden shoveled around a single line of poetry from a queer writer I admire who is similarly writing about the intersections of queer intimacies and digital life. Each line here ends with a word that together comprises a single line of their poetry. In the case of this poem, that writer is Franny Choi, and the epigraph is a line from Franny's poem, "In the morning, I scroll my way back into America." It is from her collection Soft Science, which itself is a spectacular investigation of technology and identity and softness. And so this is my poem. Eulogy, golden shovel upon killing the only houseplant keeping me alive. Epigraph, I watched the news come and opened my mouth. Franny Choi. In the year we were at our sickest, or knew someone who was, you suggested I parent a palm tree to keep from doom scrolling. We watched Central Park transform into an ICU village. I pruned and watered daily. The police murdered people while I screamed at the news and misted fronds to fend off gin binges. I won't let the world come for you, friend, I even whispered one morning while rotating it toward the light. And then, one day, autumn tickled its edges, and I could not make it stop. An old shame opened. Even this, I howled, even this. And later, when I finally agreed, you arrived to help drag my failed friendship to the curb. You kissed me, the warmth of new life from your mouth.